Tennessee Whiskey is a popular country song. It's been done by a number of different artists. It was written by Dean Dillon and Linda Hargrove. It was originally done by David Allen Coe. A couple years after that by George Jones. And we're going to teach Chris Stapleton's version. Stapleton does it a little bit differently. It's in 6/8 instead of 4/4. And he kind of lays it back and gives it this country blues feel. If you look live to find videos of him performing it, he does it in a lot of different styles himself. He's got this solo acoustic thing that he does, which is more like... So we will teach that version as a bonus tutorial, but the main lesson will be kind of matching what he does on his Traveler album. We're going to speed it up a little bit like they did it at the CMAs, but we are going to include all the parts from the acoustic to the electric guitar and that really nice, tasteful solo that you hear on his album. Alright, before we get going, just to let you know, you're going to be able to pick which set of chords you want to use. I'm going to teach it like I hear it on the record. A bar chord and B minor, but you're also going to have an option to capo up to fret 2 and use a G chord and an A minor chord. Alright, so let's go over the chords first. No capo, we've got this A major, which is open A string, 2nd fret barred of D, G, and B. We're going to mute that high E string kind of naturally, and you can reach around with your thumb if that's comfortable for you and mute this low E string. And then we've got a B minor chord. So for B minor, we're going to go one time through a regular progression, then one time through a progression like we're in the verse and do that riff, then one time like we're coming out of that last chorus and do that final variation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a bonus tutorial that's going to take us through more of the way Chris Stapleton plays this song when he's just playing with one acoustic guitar and his voice. You can find some videos online of him doing it like this, and it's kind of a different style of playing when he's just doing this on the acoustic. And one of the things I love about Stapleton and watching him perform is that he does it a little bit differently every time. He lets the song live and breathe a little bit. It's not formulaic at all. So this isn't as much of a tutorial where you should try and learn exactly every single note I'm playing, but we're just going to talk stylistically about how Chris Stapleton plays it more in this solo acoustic style. So this is going to be kind of a starting point for us. Alright, this is going to be a quick tutorial that talks through all the different parts of the electric guitar that we hear on the Traveler record for this song, except for the solo, which we're going to learn in the next tutorial separately. Alright, so we're going to talk tone for a second. There's a tremolo on this guitar that you can set to a good medium depth. You can probably use 16th note if you have a digital tremolo that can sync up, or if you can tap to 16th notes. That's kind of an important part of the sound. Then we're going to just dial up a nice warm blues tone. So I've got all my tone knobs cranked, my volume knob cranked, and I've just got my pickup set to just my net pickup. On this guitar, it kind of gives us that nice... All right, so we're just looking for that nice blues tone with a little tremolo, just a little bit of gain on there. Let's launch in and let's learn these in order that we experience them in the song, which is also in order of the tabs, which are right beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. So first is this intro riff, which sounds like this. All right, man, this is just a great progression to try and create tasteful solos over. So I'm going to play through Chris Stapleton's solo one time nice and slow, but in tempo. We'll go through it note by note and then at full speed along with the metronome. As always, it's tabbed out right beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. So pull those up, that'll help a lot. Then at the end of the tutorial, when we're done learning it, we're going to go over some concepts like mode mixture and playing through the major pentatonic and the blues pentatonic scales. Kind of alternating back and forth if we want to do some improvisation and practice some riffing over this progression. So here's how the solo looks. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.